Welcome. So let's talk about a challenge that pretty much every project manager faces. The absolute flood of data we get every single day. We're going to dive into how to take that chaotic mix of messages and reports from your MEP systems, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing, and turn it all into clear, automated visuals that show you exactly what's going on with your project in real time. So, does this sound familiar? Your team's critical updates, things like service requests or daily progress, are just all over the place. Some are in WhatsApp, others are buried in email chains, and the rest are from quick phone calls. It makes it almost impossible to get a solid data-backed picture of what's actually happening on site. But what if you could take all that noise and funnel it into one single source of truth? Just imagine a live, interactive dashboard that tells you everything you need to know the second you need to know it. Well, that's exactly what we're going to walk through today. Okay, so how do we actually get from that data chaos to crystal clear automation? It's all about setting up a smart journey for your data, a workflow that basically does all the heavy lifting for you 24/7, turning those raw messages into powerful key performance indicators or KPIs. Let's map out what that journey looks like.
Here's the breakdown of how this magic actually happens. It's a 5-step journey. First, an AI agent grabs every piece of communication. Then, it actually reads and understands what's being said. After that, it logs the info, all classified and organized. Step 4, it exports that clean data to a central spreadsheet. And finally, that data is transformed into the live visuals you see on your dashboard. And the best part? This all happens without you lifting a finger.
All right, let's zoom in on that first, absolutely crucial step. How do we automatically gather and organize all that scattered information? This is really the foundation of the whole system. It's where we turn messy communication into structured, reliable data. At the heart of it all is the AI agent. The easiest way to think about it is like a digital assistant who never sleeps. It's constantly reading your WhatsApp groups, scanning your Gmail for requests, and logging data from phone calls. It even understands the context, so it knows to categorize something under HVAC, plumbing, or firefighting, getting it all ready for analysis. And this is the beautiful result. That frantic WhatsApp message that just says, AC in Unit 501 is down, is instantly turned into this perfectly structured row in a spreadsheet. Look at that. You've got a ticket number, a timestamp, the source, the MEP system, and the status. It's the perfect, clean entry for any quality control or daily progress report. The system even handles the small stuff that makes a huge difference. Check out this formula. With a simple command, it automatically generates a unique timestamp ticket for every single request. This is how you build a rock-solid data foundation without any manual work. So now that we've got this steady stream of clean, organized data flowing in, the next step is the really fun part. Turning it into visual insights that actually mean something. This is where your data really starts to talk to you. I mean, look at the difference here. The old way meant spending hours on admin work just to get reports that were already out of date, forcing you to constantly react to problems. With an automated dashboard, you get real-time KPIs with zero manual input. This lets you be proactive. You can see potential issues and shift resources before things go wrong. And the real power here is how simple the tools are. Inside something like Power BI, you can use its data engine, Power Pivot, to write a single line of code like this to calculate a critical KPI. Like your team's average response time. And because it's live, this number updates with every new piece of data that comes in.
This is where you start to see this story. A simple bar chart like this one can tell you instantly that, hey, our HVAC systems, that's the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, are generating way more work requests than anything else. That's not a guess anymore. It's a data-driven fact that helps you put your technicians where they're needed most.
And for that big picture view, a completion rate chart is just fantastic. At a single glance, you get a feel for the overall health of your project. As every task status changes from in progress to done, this chart updates, giving you a live pulse on how your team is tracking against your deadlines.
Okay, this all sounds great in theory, but what does it actually look like on a real project? Let's take a look at some actual performance data from a system that was put to work out in the field.
This one number really says it all. For this project, the average time to complete an HVAC request from the moment the WhatsApp message came in to the final done status was just 1.8 hours. That is some serious efficiency, and it's all made visible and trackable by the system. And it wasn't just HVAC. The data showed incredible performance across the board. You can see plumbing requests were getting done with an 88% completion rate. And look at this, critical firefighting system maintenance was completed 100% of the time in just over an hour. That's a huge deal for proving compliance with safety codes like the NFPA.
So, maybe the best part about all of this is that you can build this exact workflow yourself. You don't need some massive custom software development team, you just need to know how to combine the right off-the-shelf tools.
So here's the tech stack we recommend. For automation, you can use a platform like Make or Zapier. Think of them as the digital glue. For data storage, something simple like Google Sheets or Excel Online is perfect. For visualization, you've got Power BI or Looker Studio. And to really take it to the next level, you can even overlay this KPI data onto your 3D models from Autodesk Revit, literally seeing your project's progress on the digital twin. So I'll leave you with this question. Every single message, every email, every phone call from your project site is a piece of a much bigger story. A story about performance, about efficiency, and about risk. With the right automated system in place, you can finally start to listen to what your data has been trying to tell you all along.